things that I think is really powerful that West Chicago has adopted is the philosophical foundation of understanding the balance of academic skills and intellectual skills and goals for children. And what you see happening in kindergartens across West Chicago is children learning academics in really powerful ways and really learning to think and to hypothesize and to predict and to develop these thinking skills that will prepare them for a career and college after they get done with school.
Buenos días! Buenos días!
The National Association for the Education of Young Children has identified some very important key guidelines for full-day kindergarten and for developmentally appropriate practices. And when you walk into a kindergarten in West Chicago, you'll see those things happening.
Full-day kindergarten has been an excellent experience. Our day is so rich and there's so much student engagement. We start the morning with a nourishing breakfast and our social emotional learning meeting. That's where the boys and girls have time to talk about how to learn to work with others, how to make friends, what to do if you have a problem. It's the basis for learning. Our morning is literary skills, which is time for independent reading, group reading, teacher-led instruction, small groups, and of course we have our science and our social studies embedded this year. Our afternoon is full of math activities where the students have hands-on learning, again, just like they do in the morning, and they're adding and subtracting. One of the things that was so surprising was in the first quarter, I had boys and girls counting to 100.
The things that we've seen in West Chicago are, first, a caring community. I was in a classroom the other day where children were working and playing with blocks, and one child was trying to build a ramp and another child came to help them, and so they wouldn't get frustrated, and they worked together as friends in order to be able to take turns. That is a very foundational skill upon which all for future learning depends.
It's
The second thing is that we have teaching and learning to develop and to enhance development and learning. And so we see children counting how many blocks they have and writing numbers and writing lists and making books. So we see children writing for meaningful purposes. So you will see in the full-day kindergarten that Common Core literacy and math is very apparent. You will see that the next generation science standards is amazing. Watching the kindergarten children explore physics this year, and they began that at the beginning of this year, and in March and in April we still see kids using and devising higher and higher level of experiments and investigating rate and force and gravity.
The best part of full day kinder is having all day to do things and teach them things. There's no rush, there's no hurry. We can redo things, we can re-enrich, we can reteach, and the learning that I'm seeing this year in full day is amazing.
I think the best part of full-day kindergarten is getting to know my students better. In a half-day kindergarten, you have twice as many students and half the time. And I feel like I know these families and I know my students and I can meet their needs much better.
The best part about full day is just the relationships that the boys and girls have been able to form. When you're here for half day, we move so quickly and it's only a short time. The boys and girls really don't get to know each other on a full level. In full day, they have great friendships, they know each other, they work hard together, and it just seems like the class is a cohesive unit in full day as opposed to half day.
We wear IDs. We pick our clips. We pick red or blue. We pick our tickets. Then we get in line. We go to lunchroom. Our lunch is great.
monkey bars. Here we go. Oh. Okay, that's not what we're gonna do. Okay, do you need help?
No.
Okay. And my advice to parents,
I can help.
make sure you give them a full breakfast and a good night's sleep. Make sure they've gone to bed early and are really well rested. Because it's a good long day and they need their nourishment and their sleep to learn their most.
One of the things that we know that young children need to have lots of movement and lots of change of activities, and that's what Full Day Kindergarten does so beautifully.
Kindergarten, having a blast. Kindergarten, went by so fast. Make some friends, cute as can be. Had a teacher, great for me. Kindergarten, went by so fast. Oh, now it's in the past.
And lastly, we look at assessing and really looking at how are children using the information that they're learning, and how do we as teachers use that information in order to make sure children continue to learn and grow. And that is happening in every class in kindergarten in West Chicago, and it's really exciting to see the growth that the children have made this year.